to the furniture section. I like to check it out, just in case. Okay, so I only found one picture frame at Savers. I don't traditionally use an all-purpose cleaner. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Robbie, or Reluctant Robbie. Thank you for checking out my channel or coming back and seeing what we're up to. Today we are doing some vintage restoration on some picture frames, and I'm just gonna quickly clean my office. I don't know about you guys, but I like to find the majority of my artwork at estate sales. I find that the best artwork is at estate sales. These are paintings, pictures, things that have been up in people's houses for years and years and years. Typically, I flock to things made in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. Usually they are watercolors, they're sketches, they are mid-century modern pieces, or maybe they're like a black and white sketch, or maybe they're even oil on canvas. But the reason they are still up in this person's house at the estate sale is because they've had these paintings for like 10, 20, 30, 50 years. They're good paintings, people love them, they keep them in their house. So I always find the best luck is buying artwork at estate sales. I'll even sometimes pick up artwork at an estate sale that doesn't have a frame that I see potential in. Like, for example, I picked up this art piece. I really liked it. I think it's a charcoal. It's not actually a watercolor, or it's a charcoal that's been watercolored, but I could see the potential. It just needs a frame. And then the other thing is I picked up this one the other day. This one's a watercolor, and it has great potential. It just needs, again, matting in a frame. I've even been to estate sales where they give away the matting for free and they don't think it really has any value. Like, I showed up this estate sale and there was a whole thing, a blanket on the lawn saying this is all free stuff. So they didn't think they could sell at the estate sale. They didn't think it really had any value. But I knew exactly what I could do with matting, and I knew I have a lot of pieces that need matting. So I picked these up for free. But what I like to do is, if I can, snag really good artwork, and then I'll find the frames later, just with really bad prints in them or really bad somethings. And you just have to take the print out. You can use the matting again. You can use the wood frame again. You can even paint the wood frame. Today I'm gonna show you guys some techniques. Just make sure whatever you do, if you're using spray paint or if you're using regular paint, just make sure whatever you're buying easily covers the frame that you are doing the restoration on. So for example, this one is a Rust-Oleum satin and canyon black, and it's meant for wood, metal, plastic, and more. So I know I can spray this on practically anything to cover a frame if I don't like it. There's some I love. In fact, I look for original wood. Here's one that I picked up at Goodwill for original wood. I paid $6.99 for it, and I think I paid nothing for the print. So I know I'm going to make money on it once I stick it in my booth. But what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna clean it down really nicely, the frame, get all the dust off of it, because I mean it's like layered in dust. And after that, I'm gonna spray paint it, and then I'm gonna put the picture in, and we'll see where we go from there. Hello, good morning everyone. We are here at Savers. I am doing a project, and I quickly just wanted to see if I could find any picture frames, because I have some beautiful art that I need frames for. I'm looking for more like wood frames from like the 50s, 60s, or 70s, and if I'm in there and I find some mid-century modern, that would be great. But let's get in there, see what we can find. Nibbles is here today. She's gonna help us. Say hi, Nibbies. She doesn't feel like talking. Okay, we'll take you into Savers, see what we can find. All right. I found one already. Green section over this. It's really interesting. Bingo. Mid-century modern art. Yeah. Okay, we're now headed to the furniture section. I like to check it out, just in case. You never know if you'll find something. Okay, so I only found one picture frame at Savers. I found some mid-century modern cups, which were cool. Okay, so the first step is essentially just cleaning. To clean, there are a few different things that you can use. I typically will use something just like simple, like water, a little bit of water, a little bit of soap, Dawn dish soap. You can use wood surface cleaner. That's usually the best for wood frames. It's most mild. This is a Everspring wood surface cleaner. I don't traditionally use an all-purpose cleaner or a, this is, shoot, what's it called? Oh my God, I'm blinking. What's it called? Oh, this is like a cast-style soap. This is a cast-style soap and water. Typically, when you use cast-style soap, water, Dawn dish soap, sometimes it can be too strong. It can remove like the lacquer or the wood staining from a frame. So I typically don't go that hardcore when I'm taking off for cleaning things. I recommend something subtle like a wood surface cleaner. Okay, so what do we got for tools? I've got this just paint tool. It's like a scraper. I use it if I need to like pry something up. I've also got the heavy duty hammer in case some of these older frames, they used to just use nails. They would tack nails in the back to the wood and that would keep the picture or the frame in, the glass in. So I got that. But today I'm also going to be working with this Fletcher. It's called a Pushmate. So essentially what you do is you take these Glazier's points and you put them in the back of the frame, and then you use this to secure the points into the wood frame. I think this is the best bet. Ooh. Oh, I didn't realize it came with, for some reason I thought you need to buy your own, but actually this one does come with some already in here. You know, one more thing I'm gonna get is pliers. I'm gonna grab some pliers because those are really good to grab onto those and pull them out. A little bit of wobbling will get out the, what is it? The staple or the screw or the nail or whatever. So just kind of like wiggling it back and forth will loosen it from the wood. Got more here. So my method of getting this measured is not exactly scientific by any means. Once we get these removed or the glass removed, we're going to put that to the side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the new artwork and just measure it against the old artwork because I know the old artwork obviously fits inside the frame. And then I'm going to measure it where I'm at. Questioning at this point if I should remove the backing. Somebody put a backing on here so they could hang it on the wall. See? When you're cutting, typically the best thing you want to do is in one fell swoop cut because you're going to get jagged pieces if not. So I stopped here. I'm going to have to one fell swoop. Same here. Okay. Okay. We're doing okay. Okay, to clean the glass, I am using cast-style soap and water. You could do like a few pumps of cast-style soap and some water. I find that cast-style soap is very easy on glass. It also gets off the stickum so much easier than using, let's say, like Glue Gun or something like that. Glue Gun, sorry for the airplane passing above. Glue Gun is extremely toxic, so I don't like to use that if I don't have to. So I'll use cast-style soap. And then if you don't have glass cleaner, a trick you can use is actually rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol works really well as a glass cleaner too. So I'm just using the cast-style soap first, cleaning up the edges and the smudges. And then I'm going to use the then I'm going to use the rubbing alcohol. Now I'm going to use the rubbing alcohol. And rubbing alcohol also evaporates very fast. Just make sure if you are using rubbing alcohol, put the rubbing alcohol on and do it in like a outside environment because it is very smelly. Got this. Got my photo. My original frame. In there. Okay, and then now one more step. I'm just checking to make sure it still looks good and centered. Okay, so for materials for the covering of the back, we have our paper tape, or what is it, Ming IX tape. We've got this brown Kraft tape. We've got scissors. We might need a screwdriver to take this off. Mm-hmm. Down. Sliding. Okay, so I just took some tape, paper tape. I put the paper tape on the back of the picture and the matting. And then I put the glass in as well as the rest of the picture. And then I just took some paper tape to secure it down to the frame. Then I just grabbed a screwdriver. I really love these screwdriver. This flathead one I actually picked up at an estate sale. I just think it's so cool, the woodworking on it. Old. It says Mac on it, I think. Obviously, this is just like a Stanley Phillips screwdriver you can buy off of Amazon. But I'll link this one below. And I'm just going to take this off so that I can secure the paper on and make it look clean. I do recommend get a dish or a bowl or something. As you're working on things, it's nice to be able to put your screws down in a bowl. I just recommend it not being glass. I've definitely done that stupid thing once where I accidentally use a glass and then I knock over the glass and it shatters, as well as with all my little pieces. So I don't recommend glass, but any other little bowl like a ceramic or plastic. So we're just gonna, okay, put this on here. And we're gonna need our pencil again. So again, we're just gonna use our paper as our frame as a guide. Just flip it over. I'm gonna use my paper. My frame as my guide. So I'm just gonna take this and run it across like that. And then I'm gonna take my pencil, run it that way. And then now, when I lift this up, I can see my template. Doesn't have to be exact. I actually cut off a little bit inside the line. Again, that way I have a place for my tape to stick down to. The other side. Not perfect. The best thing about this tape is it can be moved. Wow. Okay. Because it really wants to stay there. I can, if I go too far across on the top, you can always take a razor and just go along the edge. Just a bit. You can see it right there. Done. What do we think? Done. What do we think? Pretty, right? Okay, so now we're just going to take our glacier points, put them in. Let's do hickey here. Like that. And then into the wood. See if I can get a close up so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so we've got our Fletcher thing. We're gonna take our glacier point for securing. Just stick it right on top there. And then we're gonna push it into the wood. So here, let's see. Okay, so push it down. Okay, so now we're just gonna take our glacier point and our wood. We're just gonna push it in there. Make sure it's flat. And you just manually push it in there.
Saturday by the sea, got somewhere we need to be, we just stay here. Like the feel of something new, showing up out of the blue, never been so clear. Psychedelic, maybe it's magic, maybe.
Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you like the artwork, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Helps the channel out a lot. Please don't forget to subscribe. It's completely free to subscribe, and we really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope to see you soon. Bye.